You see that? I don't know. I will say, as much as I complained about Arizona, you couldn't see your breath. But it's sunny out. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? First day, full day, back in the city, back in Vancouver. Welcomed by sunshine. It was raining when we landed and all day yesterday, but yesterday was kind of like a fake day because it was Waste Management Sunday and Super Bowl Sunday. So we laid in the bed all day and watched TV, as you saw. So back in the world today, back in the Rays. We had a whole policy all last week, Rhea and I, where it's like we couldn't talk about the forecast in Scottsdale this week because last week when we were there, it was 15 degrees Celsius, 55, 60 degrees Fahrenheit, raining, windy, it was sunny like 2 days. This week, for the next 12 days, is like 25 Celsius and sunny. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but hot. Well, warm. And, now we're back here and it's 8 degrees Celsius. At least it's sunny. Anyway, I love Vancouver. I am always very happy to be back. I said to Rhea last night that one of my favorite reasons for traveling is always coming back. Whenever we go somewhere, I always get a little bit of pre-travel anxiety. Not because of any individual part of the travel. I think it's just a weird thing about leaving, especially if I haven't left in a while. I don't know. It's just this always this just I'll get excited. I'll book the trip. I'll be excited, and then a week or two out, I'll just start being I don't really want to go. I just want to stay. Maybe we should cancel. Here are all these reasons why we should cancel. That's what my brain just does. But I always end up going, and usually there's a very definitive point where it's either while we're at the airport or while we're on the plane or the next morning at the Airbnb where I'm just fully present and I'm this is awesome and I love it and I have such a good time. But then also I always am excited to come home, which is also a really cool part about traveling for me because I don't know if you're we spend a lot of time here, right? You're here for X months. The last time we had traveled was October of last year. So that's, all of November, December, and January. We were here 3 months. You kind of get complacent. You're kind of just whatever. And things you take for granted. And I don't know, this is an existential life conversation here. But I always do find when I leave and come back, I just get excited to be back. I remember when we were in Texas in August, we were watching, it was the Women's Canadian Open or something. And it was at Shaughnessy Golf Club, which is a private golf course here in Vancouver. And I was just seeing all the trees and all the water. And I was I love Vancouver. I love it. And it made me really excited to come back. And I got back and I was really grateful to be here. So I'm feeling that right now too, which is great. And so it's, nice trying to get back into the swing of things. I don't want to say routine because I have the luxury of not needing a routine. I can kind of take each day as it comes because I'm kind of in control of what's happening. And I'm learning it's almost an easier way to live my life because especially with the Golf Channel, our New Year's resolution and something I really want to try to do is I never want to force a video. Those commentary videos, those, news videos, whatever, I can come up with an idea a day. I honestly can. I can come up with an idea, a title, a thumbnail. I can make a 10-minute video every single day, 5 days a week, no problem. But the problem is when you're doing that, it's fun, but the videos start to get less and less important because obviously there's not that much super important stuff happening in the golf world. Some people appreciate it and whatever, but I want to make the best videos possible on that channel and really make sure that every time I make a video, it's a must watch. There's really something you need to know or something interesting's happened or whatever. And so not having a schedule or a routine allows me to be fully ready to just hop on whenever that does happen. Whenever it does happen, I'm rested, I'm charged, I'm ready to go. I have the energy, I have the time, boom, I can make the video, the last 2 days, there was reacting to the Good event, and then the Ben Hatton thing just got dropped on my lap 10 p.m. the night before I made the video. So they were all right, next morning, clear the schedule, that's what we're doing. And I was able to do that. And so I kind of think coming home, I want to try to just be more present and kind of just take the days as they come for that purpose. But then also now with this vlog, I have a creative outlet every day. I have something I'm doing, and like, I don't have to, like, these, I do not think about the title. I do not think about the thumbnail. I do not think about optimizing anything for YouTube. Like, these are just purely me having fun, making a video, and, you know, trying to tell a story in the day. And just like, really, it's like my roots. Like, vlogging is something that's always come super natural to me, and like, I just really enjoy doing. And so because I have this now, I get less bored, and I feel less like I need to make more videos on the golf channel. So it's all coming full circle. But anyway, we're trying to get back to eating properly. That's the big thing. Last couple of days we've been eating like crap. I mean, I know yesterday was the Super Bowl, and the day before that was travel day. So while we were in Scottsdale, it wasn't that bad at all, actually. But yeah, we're trying to get through eating right. We're at the gym right now. We did work out the last day in Scottsdale, but we're gonna go do a leg workout, a leg lower body. Problem right now is I'm still limited. My groin's actually feeling right. Whatever injury, hip, ab, groin, it's all connected. It's actually been feeling way better, which is great, but I'm still gonna limit myself to no barbell. That was like the one rule my physio gave me. So until he tells me I can go back to a barbell, I can't use a barbell. And a barbell, to me at least, is usually a pretty integral part of a leg workout. So you're gonna see a lot of machines and stuff today, which is not my favorite, but at the same time, you're gonna take what you can get and make these puppies stronger. And then I think we're gonna do some golf swing stuff today. We talked about the wrist hinge in yesterday's video. We're gonna try to apply that. We might go play a little 9-hole round, or we might just go to the range. I'm not sure yet, but it's a beautiful day. Let's go work out. Stop. Definitely feel pretty oddly stuck on these leg days. Not being able to A, use a barbell, and B, not being able to go below parallel. Because that's the other thing that kind of has always triggered the groin, is like, not going below parallel necessarily, but anything that like pulls my legs apart. Because it's an injury to the pubic symphysis or something. I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying to explain this. But anyways, it's having me get more creative with these leg workouts. But I have been enjoying it. Like for so long, it was only CrossFit, which is like only functional movements, only, you know, squat, deadlift, press, whatever. Using machines, doing different things, like trying to just, like if I'm doing a leg day, trying to just gas my legs out. It's just different, it's fun. I haven't done it before, and I am enjoying training, and that's a huge part of it, so anyway. Oh, there's nothing like walking out to sun and fresh air. I mean, I was bummed to be leaving Phoenix, but to be honest, today's supposed to go up to like 10, 11 degrees Celsius. It's sunny. Same. I mean, not actually, but given the weather that we experienced in Phoenix, it feels same. But anyway, leaving that. with the feeling at least one set left in the tank, because I'm going to be doing other stuff today. I'm not just gymming. So that's something that, as much as I love country music, I don't want to get copyrighted. That's something I love feeling at the end of a workout, is like you're super exhausted, but like, I know this is opposite for like if working out's your only thing you're doing that day, but like quit one set ahead. I know there's like a whole supplement company built on go one more, but I find if I'm wanting to go practice on the same day as a workout, like a big workout like that, especially one like a leg day, like a big movers, heavy weights workout, you gotta leave a little in the tank. Otherwise, like, not only physically are you gonna be spent, but your central nervous system is just gonna be fried. And I'm working on trying to get a bit more speed in my swing right now. So, you know, you gotta be aware of that. But I also have to be smart about what I pair with working out. So if I go and do a big heavy day like that, you know, by the end of that leg press, I was pushing like 300 plus pounds and, you know, maxing out basically everything, going to failure on everything. Like, it was a hard workout. And if I was to now decide to go to the range and practice and just do a full range session today, I'd be setting myself up for failure, because going and hitting 100 balls right now with my central nervous system as fried as it is, especially trying to swing faster than I have been, like, it's not gonna, I find it's not gonna work super well, and you're not gonna get the most out of it. So today is gonna be a minimal range and I think play 9 holes type of day. That's the plan. But the reason why I do all this is, well, right now I got a little announcement here. I enjoy it, and this is how I've lived my life for the last like year and a half. But this year I want, and I'm going to start playing in golf tournaments. Not because I'm trying to go pro or trying to whatever. Like, I feel like in golf, there's always, can I take my hat off? Yeah, you guys can deal with that. Sorry. I'm just hot. Anyway, not because I'm trying to go pro, not because I'm trying to do anything like that. Like, that's, I think, always the assumption with people when they talk about wanting to like pursue golf at any level. It's like, oh, you think you're gonna go pro? Oh, you're trying to go pro. It's like, no, but I love the game. I've competed my whole life and I love competition. And I have something now that I've been training at for a couple years, and, you know, got a long ways to go, but I'm decent enough at that I think I can start, you know, trying to compete. And I have the opportunity. There's a golf tour here in Vancouver. It's called the Vancouver Golf Tour, and they have a full summer schedule. They play almost every weekend. You sign up for these events. They're stroke play events. And yeah, I just think it could be a really cool opportunity. I've talked to the people who run it and gotten permission to film, so I'll be able to document all the tournaments. I just think it'd be cool. Like, it's something that I want to do for me, but I also think it would be cool to kind of take you guys along the ride on, because I really do want to see how good I can get at this game. Like, I firmly do. And like, there's a reason why I train so much and specific to golf, outside of just the fact that it's who I am as a human being and I would never not train, but like, having a purpose for that training is even more empowering. And for me right now, the purpose, on top of just being fit and healthy, is golf, and to maximize, you know, my ability to play the game well. And so therefore, it feels like it just makes sense, you know, like, I have the desire to compete, I have the opportunity to compete, and I'm also blessed enough to have the lifestyle that allows me to try to compete, you know, like, I don't have to go sit at an office from 9 to 5 with an hour commute each way. Like, I can really structure in everything you need to structure into my life. And again, like, if you're trying to go pro, it's probably a different story. You probably actually need to be like at the golf course like 6 hours a day, chipping, putting, hitting balls. Like, I'm not doing that, obviously. Like, you know, fitness is way too big a part of my life. I'm unwilling to sacrifice time in the gym because I just love it so much. And, you know, I'm not gonna go spend hours on a putting every day. I don't really practice putting. I maybe practice for like 20 minutes a week. Putting's always just been a strength of mine, so I just kind of count on that and whatever. And again, that would be the difference between like if I was trying to like go like pro and versus just like, you know, I want to be as good as I can while still enjoying it. Let me clarify that too. Like, I think that's something that people I've seen in CrossFit before, but also in golf for sure, is like, people lose sight of. It's like, okay, so yeah, I want to be as good as I can, and I want to get as good as I can at this game or the sport or whatever. But at the same time, it is what I still do for fun, and it is still what I do for a hobby. And I'm very aware of that, and I'm very unwilling to sacrifice that. I will not allow golf to become a chore. I will not allow golf to become something I'm like, oh, I have to go do this because I want them. I'm going to be as good as I can while still enjoying the heck out of it. I just happen to enjoy practicing. I just happen to enjoy playing multiple times a week and training and stretching, and I enjoy all that. So that's great. I'm going to do the stuff I enjoy to its maximum, but I'm not going to like make myself sick of the game by doing a bunch of stuff I don't enjoy doing. So, but anyways, it is exciting. I think I'm going to try. So the summer schedule, I don't think starts until like April or May probably, but they also have a winter tour that's going on right now. I'm going to join the summer tour. My plan is, I'm a YouTuber, so I might change my mind, but my plan is to join the summer tour as a full member, like a full status member, and play in every event I can. But for the winter tour, you can just like enter in the events that have spots left as like a non-member. So I think I'm gonna try to get in to an event in the next couple weeks here, just get like dip my toes in. You know, it'll be my first real event. You know, it's like a sanctioned event with Golf Canada and all this stuff. So it'll be fun, and it'll be something that I think will be a fun experience to document, and I think we'll then hopefully light that spark. But I really like, I wanna feel like I'm an athlete. I do feel like I'm an athlete, but like feel like I'm an athlete playing in a sport this summer. That's like the goal by joining this tour, joining this league, you know, whatever. Have set days where you're playing, set days where you're practicing, and just kind of enjoy that, because I haven't had that since I was playing rugby. Like, yeah, I competed in CrossFit a little bit, but it wasn't the same. And ever since college, playing rugby there and outside of school, I haven't really had that level of like, you know, athleticism, or not athleticism, but athletic commitment, I guess. So I'm excited for it. So yeah, that's my news. But anyway, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna eat something, I'm gonna probably walk the dogs, and then like I'll head to the course, play a couple holes, work on some wrist hinge.
Grant started pulling in like lots of views or whatever, and now like I'll send him text messages or call him, and it's like, I don't know, maybe I'll get a response. Sometimes like the next day. Sometimes he responds.
Listen, this is hilarious, but what is more hilarious? I mean, number one, I love Wesley Bryan. Wesley Bryan is probably one of my favorite human beings on planet Earth. I just posted on my Instagram story that I think he's like the most needed character in all of YouTube golf right now. But what Grant is doing is actually insane. So right now, his video and Rick's video went up at the same time. Rick's video has been up for 2 hours. It is 20,100 views. Grant's video has been up for 2 hours, 49,400 views. Over double the views on Grant's stroke play match versus Rick's stroke play match. And yes, Grant's stroke play match has Wesley Bryan and George Bryan and Assault Waste Management, which just happened, like TBC Scottsdale, which was obviously the tournament that just happened. But that's kudos to Grant. That's Grant making a better video than Rick. No offense to Rick. Rick made a great video, but Grant made a better one. But it's just mind-blowing how much better. Like 30,000 more views in 2 hours, over double. Like that is, it's madness, man. This guy is literally becoming the biggest YouTube golfer right now. Like nobody, no good Bob DeSport, nobody is pulling that amount of views in that short a time. I mean, maybe good and Bob DeSports, but like on specific videos. And Grant's not pulling this on every single video. So, but the fact that he's even, I've said this before, the fact that he's even in the conversation with those guys is mind blowing. But anyway, I'm gonna watch this video for a little bit, and then we're gonna head to the course. I mean, just an absolute beauty of a day. Oh, look, a coyote. Vancouver wildlife at its finest. Look at this thing. Ooh. I remember the first time I played golf out here, I saw one of these things and I thought it was a dog. I walked up and wanted to give it food, and well, playing partners yelled at me. They said, "Don't do that." Anyway, a little breezy, a little chilly. Other than that, absolute lovely day for Fraser View Golf Course. One of the better municipal tracks around me. We're gonna hit a few balls. We got a 34 pack here, so we're gonna go warm up a little bit. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to hit too many because it's a bad idea after you've done a lot of CNS stimulation in the morning, but I'm really just going to try to dial in the feeling of that rotation still, and then I'm going to try to work a wrist hinge, but I'm still kind of guessing what a wrist hinge is, so you guys can comment below if I'm doing it right. All right, well, feeling good. Not that I'm one that should be giving out tips because, well, I need tips, but I do think that this one might help you. If you're going through a swing change, like I am right now, when I was hitting balls in the range there, I had minimum 45 different things in my mind. 45 different things to think about while I'm swinging and trying to hit the ball. But when you get out onto the course, you have to let those things go a little bit, and you have to just be zoned in on, I'm just gonna make a swing. Like, those are the thoughts, but if you sit there and you're trying to think about every single one of those thoughts every single time you hit the ball, it's not gonna go well. So I'm gonna try to zone in, hit swings. We could just, oh, you're good. We could just miss the ball. We could hosel it, but we could have really good swings. So we'll see how it goes. I'll hop in with this random guy. All right, well, felt like we did a pretty good job of that on the first swing there. 3-wood was too much club. I was trying to cut it, and it just kind of stayed pretty straight. But whatever. This first hole is the only temporary green on the front 9, which basically means the hole is the size of a soccer ball, but it's just cut out of the fairway because this green doesn't get enough sunlight, I guess. So, I don't know. I think that's why. But anyway, so this one's kind of just like pretty much a gimme par, maybe even birdie. I think the rules with the temp greens are like within 5 feet is a gimme, and then I mean, typically, I'm not going to try to put it out, but yeah, I mean, we're 10 yards short of the green and left, so it was about 265. That was a good 3-wood. Anyway, we're going to chip it up there. Depending how close we get it, maybe make a birdie, move on. 35 yards, so tiny little pitch shot. That is a birdie. Let's go. A generous one with temporary greens, but it's a birdie. Great little pitch by your boy. There's 2 of them. Look. There's one there, and one chilling by the bunker. We're almost up. Little feet. Cut. Fat. That is so wet. Yeah, that's what I call. Two under through 3. Something's working. Something's happening. Love the feet a ton. Nice shot. It's gonna want to work left. I'm just gonna try to fight it. Aim right at the flag and hit cut. don't get mad at me for lying to you, because they lied to me. They said there was only one temp green on the front. This one's a temp green. But that's okay. Works out for us. We got a chip here, maybe 20 feet away. Go in. Yes. Holy. Nice. Eagle. Look at this soup. This is like the worst part about actually putting it in the hole. Ugh. We're getting to the part now where I'm 4 under for 4. That's never happened to me before. So I gotta stop talking about it and thinking about it. Just play golf. Harder, and that was in. I mean, I could just have hit 2 bad golf shots in a row, but I'm kind of getting the vibes, and this is good. It's ironic. We talked about it at the beginning of the video, how I want to start playing in tournaments and events this year, and I think as soon as I got 400 through 4, my brain just started going, and we all know that feeling. And I mean, held together pretty well. Made 1 good par, kind of an amp bogey, but that was putting, adjusting from the speeds in Arizona. A great par on that last hole. That par 3 is tough. Making par there is honestly great. 2 bad shots in this hole. I think maybe it's feeling a little bit of that pressure for sure, because, you know, 400 through 4 is, that's not territory I've ever been in, but it's good. The more I can get uncomfortable, and like the reason why I feel uncomfortable, I'm sure, is because I'm doing it on camera, and obviously my brain goes, that'd be a pretty good score to shoot on camera. You know, you put a little 4 or 5 under across 9, but you know, whatever. That's good. It puts the pressure on, so I'm not upset about it, especially because we're working through this swing change right now. So the fact that we're doing this right now in the midst of this swing change is like, it's only positive. So anyway, we're gonna get this one up and down, baby.
Just before the car puff, no?
Yeah, I think so. I found this little ravine here at 146 center. The pin looks to be sort of front middle, so we're gonna hit a big 9. It's uphill quite a bit, but we got the wind helping, so try to hit big 9. It should cover everything and get us somewhere on the green. Foot slip big time on that one. Definitely don't want to make excuses there, but that foot slippage was real. And now we have a fried egg in the face of the bunker. I think I'm this one. Fried egg, face of the bunker, up and down for the par. Take that hill. Take that hill. Ooh. A little harder. There we go. Ah, hit it. That was the line.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Little snug. Careful, I can peek there.
Oh. Thanks. Thought that was center kill.
You're good.
Cut. 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 Keep cutting. Kick. Oh yeah. Roll. Roll. Oh wait. Alright. That was good. Like 10 high left, maybe like 15 feet. Woo! Yeah. May have been the shot of the day right there. Holy crap.
You think you bounce in?
Yeah, I think I got a friendly little kick there.
Oh.
Thank you.
Go, go.
Do it. Do it. Oh,
Oh,
that would have been nice.
that was good.
Thank you.
Just gonna hit a position.
Yeah. A little more. Thought I had that one.
Oh, nice.
Woo. That thing had some spin. I can't even see my ball, it's just mud. It's almost not worth putting it in the hole for you guys. My hand gets so dang wet with those temporary green holes. Thanks. That was it, well. Guess that's all those coyotes we were hearing earlier. Holy crow. Thank you. All right, well, I know I haven't been talking too much because, I mean, I don't really talk too much when I play golf in these videos. But also we've been trying to rush to finish, but we got a par 5. And I've got that for a 69, 2-putt for a 70. First ever round on a par across 18. I mean, asterisk, temporary greens a little bit, but I'm taking it. Oh! Oh, I thought I made that one. Oh. Oh, I thought I made that. That would have been a birdie, that one.
Oh.
But, yeah. That would have been a 69. That would have been cool. Nice playing with you, man. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Well, we did it. Weird. I just drove home. I just happened to, my dad had called me while I was on the course, so I just called him back and talked to him while I was driving. But I mean, I posted a video like maybe 10 days ago. It was like my goal for 2024 is to shoot an under par 18 holes. I mean, I said it on the 18th green. Like, I'm under no disillusion that it'll be a hotly contested first time under par because of the fact that there was 4 holes that were temporary greens. Granted, I will say the hole size was actually smaller. Usually it's like the size of a soccer ball. These ones were a little smaller, but obviously on the first hole, we were inside 5 feet. That's a gimme range, so we obviously took that. And so, listen, I'm not going to sit here and claim that like I'm like this, but I'm taking it. I don't care. Like, I'm taking it. Like, this is cool. Like, I fully hit the golf shots and the putts and the chips to feel like I deserved it. I mean, that felt amazing. The ball striking felt out of this world. We had a couple squirrely drives, but when I was hitting it well. We got a couple good breaks off the trees, some clanks, getting the ball in some recovery positions. But, I mean, other than maybe 2 errant tee shots, I think I hit the ball pretty much perfectly to what I wanted every time. The iron ball striking was out of this world, like out of this world. I had that one hole where I topped that 6 iron and then hit that 4 iron out of the rough. But other than that, like every other shot was just... It's just different, man. I think the wrist hinge idea, I don't know if I'm hinging my wrist properly, but something feels different. The level of compression I'm getting on the ball feels different. Adding that rotation, more power, like it feels different, man. And the fact that like this was the first day I tried to implement it, and I go and I shoot my first ever under par 18. I was 4 under after 4. Like, crazy. So, anyways, that was fun. That was cool. I hope you guys enjoyed. Didn't expect this to happen. I didn't even think I was going to play 18 holes. I was really ready to leave after 9, but I was like, well, we got the cart. There was no one in front of us, empty course. The guy I was playing with was a nice guy, so I was like, yeah, whatever, we'll finish off. And first ever 18 hole under par. That's it. See you later. See you tomorrow.